Fire has always terrified and fascinated us. It destroys, it consumes, it burns away what we thought would last forever. But what if fire isn't your enemy? What if fire is the oldest teacher humanity has ever known? Because here's the truth. Fire doesn't just destroy. Fire reveals. It strips away what is false so that only truth remains. The first fire. Imagine our ancestors thousands of years ago, huddled in the cold darkness. The night full of predators, shadows, unknown fears. And then fire. The first flame. A miracle that turned fear into warmth, chaos into order, darkness into light. Every ancient culture treated fire as sacred. The Greeks told of Prometheus stealing it from the gods. The Vedic texts call fire Agni, the messenger between heaven and earth. The Celts kept eternal flames burning in temples, never allowed to die. They understood what we have forgotten. Fire is not just a physical force. It is a spiritual one, a language of transformation. The two faces of fire. Yes, fire destroys. It devours forests, homes, lives. But it also clears the ground so new life can grow. After a wildfire, the soil is richer. Certain seeds only sprout after being touched by flame. The old must burn for the new to rise. This is fire's first lesson. Destruction and creation are not opposites. They are partners. And the same is true in your life. The fire of loss, heartbreak, illness, it feels like devastation. But often, it is clearing space for the soul you are becoming. Fire in the body. You carry fire within you. Every heartbeat, every breath, every spark of thought in your brain is fueled by fire. The ancients called it chi, prana, life force. Science calls it metabolism, energy, combustion. But whatever name we give it, the truth is the same. Without fire, you do not live. It is the furnace in your cells, the spark in your nerves, the warmth in your chest. When you are passionate, creative, alive, you feel it as fire. When you are angry, restless, burning, you feel it as fire too. Fire is not just around you, it is you. The fire of transformation. Think of the times in your life when everything fell apart. The relationship ended, the job was lost, the illness came. It felt like fire, didn't it? Burning away all that you thought you were. Burning away your safety, your identity, your certainty. And yet, after the flames passed, something remained. Something truer, something stronger. Because here is fire's greatest secret. It never destroys what is real. It only burns away illusion. It only consumes what was never meant to last. What is true in you, your soul, your light, your essence, cannot be burned. The fire only reveals it. The ritual of fire. This is why every culture used fire in ritual. The shamans of the Amazon sit by the fire through the night, letting it speak visions. The Celts leapt over Beltane fires, burning away sickness and fear. Hindus still offer ghee and flowers to Agni, the fire god, in a sacred ceremony. Native Americans burned sage to cleanse and purify with smoke. All understood. When you sit with fire, you sit with truth. When you burn what no longer serves, you are reborn. Try it yourself. Write down the lies you've believed. I am not enough. I am broken. I will never heal. Place the paper in flame. Watch it curl, blacken, and disappear. And as the smoke rises, whisper, I release you. This is not superstition. This is the soul's psychology. The body needs ritual to let go. And fire is the oldest ritual of all. Fire in science and spirit. Modern science, without knowing, has begun to rediscover fire's mystery. Plasma, the fourth state of matter, is essentially cosmic fire. It makes up the stars, the lightning, even the auroras dancing in the sky. The sun itself, our great giver of life, is a burning star. Without it, nothing grows. Nothing lives. In your cells, mitochondria are tiny furnaces, burning fuel, releasing energy. Without them, you cannot think, move, or be. The mystics always said, you are made of stardust. Science confirms it. The iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, the gold in your veins, all forged in the fire of stars. So when you look at a flame, remember, you are not separate from it. You are its child. But here is the hardest truth. You cannot avoid the fire. Every soul must pass through it. The heartbreak, the loss, the breakdown. It is the trial by fire. And though it feels cruel, it is necessary. Because without fire, you would cling to what is false. Without fire, you would never discover your true strength. Even in alchemy, fire is the key. To turn lead into gold, to turn suffering into wisdom, the flame must come. And so it comes for you. Not to destroy you, but to reveal you. How to walk with fire. So how do you live with fire instead of fearing it? Surrender to change. When life burns away the old, don't clutch the ashes. Trust the clearing. Use fire as ritual. Candles, bonfires, even a single flame. Let it be your teacher. Channel your inner fire. Dance, create, speak truth, and love boldly. Let your fire move through you. Guard against burnout. Fire can nourish or consume. Protect your flame with rest, boundaries, and care. See fire as rebirth. When something ends, ask, what new life is being made possible through this fire? The phoenix within. Myth after myth tells of the phoenix, the bird that bursts into flames and is reborn from its own ashes. This is not just a story. This is the map of the human soul. You too carry a phoenix within. Every time you thought you were finished, yet rose again. Every time life burned you down to ashes, you stood up anyway. Every scar on your body, every lesson carved in your soul, it is the mark of fire. And in that mark is beauty, because you are not the person you were before the fire. You are stronger, wiser, more radiant, the fire's whisper. So the next time fire comes, whether in the form of loss, pain, or change, don't ask, why me? Ask, what is this fire trying to reveal? Because fire is not here to destroy you. It is here to free you. It is here to burn away what is false, so only truth remains. You are the phoenix. You are the flame. You are the secret language of fire, and it will never leave you the same. Leave a flame in the comments if you are ready to rise from the fire. And don't forget to subscribe to Valkyrie, where we don't just survive transformation, we become it.